Welcome to 5 Tips in 5 Minutes and Rediscovering Your Greatness Within. Women's Talks, Tips and Techniques for Empowerment, Courage, and Purpose. I'm Mitta, your host, holistic practitioner, author, and entrepreneur living in Los Angeles, originally from New Zealand and often found in India. And I want to give kudos to Mike Saul, my jazz pianist partner, who is supporting me with the editing process of the podcasts. Thank you. Today we have another special guest and a friend, Clarissa Castillo-Ramsey, who's an artist and a creativity and transformational leader for women. Welcome, Clarissa.
Thank you, Mitta. I'm so excited to be here.
Me too. I'm excited having you. So Clarissa and I work together sometimes, and we're also co-hosting a 3-night women's transformational retreat in beautiful Fallbrook, California this April 2025. We're super excited about it. The early bird finishes soon, so look in the show notes for that link and come on board with us for sisterhood, creativity, energy work, sacred space, and visioning. You deserve it. You really do. Remind yourself of that. So, 5 tips in 5 minutes. Ready, Clarissa? Let's
I
start the
sure
clock.
am. Okay, let's
Tick
go.
tock.
Okay, tip number one is to dream. I think as adults, we do not take the time to really imagine the life, the work that we want to do, how we want to show up in the world. And that is so important. And a question you can ask yourself is, what really lights me up? What brings me joy? And just start there. So that is tip number one, my friends, to dream and dream every day. Tip number two is to decide. Once you have started to create your vision for yourself, my friend, decide you are worth it. Your dream is worth pursuing because it is. The world needs you, needs your work, needs what you have to say, what you want to put out there. So that is tip number two. Tip number three is to put a plan together, and you can make it easy. You don't have to necessarily put a business plan together. You just need to start with the next step. So take your dream, think about how you can begin to make it happen, and put a plan together. Connect with a friend if you need support for that. A coach like me or Mitta, we can help you make a plan. Then tip number four, and this is a big one, I call it be brave. And that's where the rubber meets the road. A dream is fantastic, but you have to put it into action, my friends, if you want to bring it to life. So be brave and take a step. It could be making a phone call, sending an email. It could be research. It could be connecting with a friend to get feedback or their thoughts, or your coach. And then tip number five is to reflect. After you have taken some steps in your plan from your dream, take a step back and say, hey, okay, I've done a couple of things here. What worked well? What could I do different next time? And I think the most important question is to ask, what did I learn about myself? And remember that you are more than capable of doing whatever it is you want to do and bringing it to life. So those are my 5 tips, Mitta. Hopefully we did not run out of time.
No, I think we have plenty of time. And those are
Perfect.
from your painting path process, aren't they?
Yes, that is how I have helped myself achieve my goals as well as my clients.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. You have really authentic and caring work, which comes from yourself, of course. So thanks again for sharing yourself and for sharing those. Any other anything else you'd like to say before we go?
I did a class this morning and there was a lady on there who was 78, almost 80 years old.
Wow.
And she said, I'm trying to figure out what I want to be when I grow up. And so I said, that's beautiful. You're in the right place. So it is never too late to reinvent yourself. It's never too late to do the thing that you've always wanted to do. So I'll close with that.
Clarissa, thank you so much for being on today. Clarissa's links, along with the retreat link and my other links, are in our show notes. So please go and explore those and explore her work as well. And that's it for this episode of 5 Tips in 5 Minutes. We are signing off with love.